So wait, what happens after that? It just ends with her going at it?
She goes at and while she's going at it, they can't show because it's on YouTube. They can't show her going at it, so they pan to the audience, and everyone in the audience is like, yeah, this is real.
She's doing that for us.
She's
real.
Doing it for real art. Other people, they don't get that they're sheep. We're so enlightened. There's one girl who's like shocked for a second, and then she's like, oh my god. So she just puts her hands back down and continues to watch. So she goes to
does she ever go back for more of the SpaghettiOs?
I think she does. She ends by spearing more on her chest, and then what she does, she's done. So she's finished. She's like shaking, and I'm only assuming it's because now she has like MRSA or something.
Yeah, like 16 different diseases.
So she smears some more on her chest, and then just looks at the crowd and just walks, leaves. I was hoping everyone's like, yeah.
I was hoping you were gonna say like her last words were gonna be like, she gets up with like the SpaghettiOs and all her mess, and she's just like, SpaghettiOs. Welcome to Savepoint, a video game show about video games, where we talk about your topics you send us on Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, all that stuff. Hashtag Savepoint and whatnot. My name is Ryan Shepard.
My name is Michael Anthony Torres.
One word,
guys. Michael Anthony is one word. Don't hyphenate it.
Hunter Taylor.
That's this guy. So, we're going to talk about topics. You want to pick one of these out of our new bowl? Hunter doesn't know about the bowl.
From Tumblr, Monsieur Birds.
Monsieur Birds.
Monsieur. This is really recent, but what about the Savepoint discussion of Nintendo shutting down the Wii?
Shutting down the Wii. No more Wiis will be sold.
So? Nintendo, what do you want? You gonna give Nintendo more money? They've milked that thing.
I think everyone has a Wii.
Dry.
I think everyone has a Wii. Like, I've gone to people's houses that don't even play video games, and they don't use it. There's like, it's like, you have certain utensils in your house that you don't actually use, and you just have a Wii.
Like a wine cork.
Yeah, there you go. One day you bust out the Wii, they never will.
They won't. They played bowling like the first few days they got it, and then they're like, I'm done.
And like the Wii U, I mean, I'm pretty sure all the Wii games work on Wii U, no?
I think so.
So
pretty sure they do.
Yeah, I don't
know. I don't think it's like a loss. I don't think.
Aren't they like $70 now?
Yeah, they're cheap. You'll find plenty of pre-used or used pre-used.
These were used before they were used.
Yeah,
and then
you bought them used because that's how the Wii works. I don't know, like a running joke I've had with a lot of people about the Wii U is like because I legitimately heard this once where it was very recently. They're like, "Wow, that sounds really cool. When does the Wii U come out?"
Yeah,
it's like nobody fucking knows that. When did it come out? It's been out for months.
It's been out for almost a year. It came out last fall.
I don't know.
But when it comes to them stop selling Wii, I mean, Nintendo's off in their own bubble, rolling around in the ridiculous pile of money that they've had for forever, but it's now even bigger because of the Wii. Mm-hmm. They're not worried about it at all. They could say, hey, we're never going to make video games again, and they could still pay all their employees for decades.
Yeah. I don't even know if the Wii U's doing well, honestly. I don't know how it's been.
I heard it wasn't doing good.
I don't think
it sells at all. Like,
I don't know. It's just like they haven't done anything game changing in a long time. That's the big problem.
A lot of their games are just the same old games that they've had before.
Except
for I heard like Nintendo Land was pretty good.
It's because they got this cult fan base that they know will buy everything they put out. Like, you could rebrand the same game, like Mario Party 8 Plus or something, and everyone would buy it.
That's the Tangent franchise, Mario Party 8 Plus.
Yeah. Now
Mario Party 8 Plus Plus.
No,
2.
This one has like ladders as well in it.
Yeah,
that's the new feature or something. I think they already have ladders.
Yes. But that's the thing. That's the thing about their fan base, and that's the thing about their franchises. They will sell.
Yeah. Period.
They have some franchises that I wish would come back though. Like Kid Icarus is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Star Fox is pretty cool.
Oh, Star Fox!
Another Star Fox game is never gonna happen. I swear.
I wish.
I swear.
I wish.
After Star Fox
and barrel rolls.
After Star Fox Adventures and Star Fox and Dinosaur Land, which were good, they were fun. After those games, they're just like, oh, we'll probably just make another jet-based Star Fox game, but good luck whenever that comes out.
I don't know. They used to do a wider range. Like, I feel like they go purely family now. Like, at least on the GameCube, like, they still have Resident Evil and such. Am I right?
Yeah, but that's one of those things where that's not a first-party title.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's kind of what they're going for.
Yeah, the only thing real heavy, more mature, they don't have any first party stuff like that. It's all Mario, it's all Zelda, it's all Star Fox.
Like, Metroid's pretty much as close as it gets. And
exactly.
You know.
And the last one that came out was Metroid Other M, a game that completely destroyed Samus as a relatable, interesting character by making her just whiny and incapable of doing anything without a man's help.
Which is fucked up.
And the patriarchy.
Yeah. It's so counter to the character, too, because, like, Samus didn't need nobody. Literally no one at all. Like, no human interaction.
She never needed anybody.
Samus blows up the giant brain at the end, and that's
all
it.
she ever associated with was, like, statues of dead bird people and things that wanted to kill her.
And she was fine. She
Exactly. She was a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. And the last game ruined that.
I don't know. I guess, sum it up, the Wii U was lost. The Wii is no more, and nothing of value is lost.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll be a while to sum that up in so many
That
words.
changes nothing for Nintendo.
No,
Absolutely
just
nothing.
I mean, I think they're focusing so much on the DS now. With
the 3DS is like their main money maker. They're making bank.
it's like the opposite of PlayStation with the Vita. Like, no one's buying the PlayStation Vita. They're like, fuck, people are still playing PlayStation 3, thank God.
Exactly.
Okay.
Vita's good, though.
I think we're good. I'm going to grab another one here. I'm going to grab this one. What is this?
It's just the tiniest thing ever.
Let's see. At Video Game Bang, once again, our good friends with their awesome podcast, said, what are your thoughts on the new Hinterland Games title, The Long Dark? Hashtag Savepoint.
I actually really like where that's headed.
Yeah.
I really, really like the art style in that. If you guys have been paying attention, they're getting some serious voice acting talent behind that.
Really?
They just signed on David Hayter, who's the voice of Solid Snake. And they also have Jennifer Hale, who is FemShep, and the main character.
Really?
And the main character is voiced by Mark Meir, who is the voice of regular male Commander Shepard.
Wow.
So
That's some huge talent.
they
behind
got
that.
some heat down there.
Now, wasn't this funded through Kickstarter?
Yes, this was.
Which you are, like, diametrically opposed to?
Yeah, I mean, like, I gave you money, and I'm not seeing anything back from that. I don't want to play Bang for you, bro.
Except for, you get the awesome game out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, occasionally you do get a game like this, which has so much going for it. I mean,
Now,
it's got some serious potential even now, you know? The few prototype, they posted a prototype video, even from that, the whole, like, the idea of little to no HUD, and everything is communicated via GameSpeak.
yeah.
It's him saying, "Oh, I'm chilly," and
I saw
there's
that.
like a million lines of "Oh, I'm cold" that you need to just pick up on.
Yeah, like, you have to eat, and you have to have warmth and everything. Like, I watched it, and it was really interesting, just for, like, that sort of, like, surreal aspect about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed when you take a game that doesn't have, like, super state-of-the-art graphics, but has that sort of immersive feel, like you're in this environment.
Yeah, real strong art direction though.
Oh, definitely.
Like, even though it's not like photorealistic, it's real strong art direction.
Very stylized.
Really strong color too, like really strong contrast from between the white snow and the darkish brown trees of like the monotony, and then the aurora borealis. It's like always in the sky. That's just gorgeous, you know?
Yeah.
Real strong.
Have you watched any of the gameplay or anything for it?
No, I'm just the entire like an asshole.
You haven't heard anything about it? Like, they showed some gameplay with it where, yeah, is it all taking place in an Arctic scene like that?
I
or?
do believe it is. I do believe it's all Arctic or all. I don't know my temperature zones. I don't know climates.
Cold.
Yeah, cold.
Not Florida.
Exactly.
Like, the opposite of Florida.
Above the equator.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm definitely super excited for it. I think that it's something new. It's refreshing in that it's newness. That's all I have to say about it.
I have to go look this up now.
Yeah, no, you should.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, keep going with that.
Yeah,
I
check it
definitely
out
wanna
if
see
you
that
guys
game.
don't know about it. It's being made by Hinterland Games. And the people at Hinterland Games are small. They're a new startup, but they have some serious developers in there. They have some serious pedigree with a lot of really popular games on their resumes. So I'm expecting that to be really good. Check it out.
Alright, you want to grab us one of the topickers?
All right. This one's huge, so I guess it's in the way. This is from Carl the Great on Tumblr. We need more gaming topics for the
that's
new
just fun.
vid.
So, yeah.
Arkham Origins, Batman
Duh.
Arkham Origins, duh. Is what he, duh.
Alright, now
We're idiots. We're idiots for not picking this.
Automatically, just
Duh!
like, why do you even have a video that isn't Arkham Origins? Alright, so there you go, Hunter. You can talk about that exhaustively.
I really want to play Arkham Origins, honestly. Like, it's been getting a lot of, like, mixed kind of, like, reviews, because they said, like, it's more of the same thing. They didn't change, like, too much besides, like, just obviously the story, but honestly, like, I heard people complain about, like, dumb things, like, they're like, oh, he's very annoying, and he's very this. I'm like, that's the point.
Yeah, he's supposed to be young, right?
He's a younger Bruce Wayne.
Batman.
He's still learning, like, how to be the Batman in Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. So, like, I want to play it. I think it looks pretty cool. The boss battles look really cool. Like, the Deathstroke one looks awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same thing you've heard is what I've heard, but I've heard the best analogy out of IGN. They said it's like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's
good.
still good. Like, it's still, you don't oh, I got bad pizza. It's only kind of delicious. You know what I mean? I'm a huge fan of the first two games. I almost 100%ed both of the games. I'm missing like one achievement for each game.
I'm at 90% on Asylum, and I got like 70% on City.
Exactly. I love those games. I love comic books. I'm a huge Batman fan, so you know, I'm pumped. Coming off of that, I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but there's a great after credits stinger for what WB Montreal's next game is. WB Montreal is the studio that's actually making, that actually made Arkham Origins. They're not the regular studio, that's actually Rocksteady's the regular studio. But WB Montreal, they were set up to make this game and then other games in the DC universe, and that after credits stinger for what their next project is, which isn't related to Batman, it's a good, I'm pumped for it. I mean,
No, I'm excited.
I'm pumped, I mean...
I can't spoil it for myself, though. I need to wait.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's why I'm not saying anything, but it's an interesting one. I'm gonna say, I'll reference it for people who are like really into it, like people who really get it, but I'm sure you guys won't get this reference. The ending involves CCH Pounder. So there you go.
That means nothing to me.
Exactly. That means nothing to you guys, but a quick IMDb search will clear that up, so.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I want to play just to play the permadeath mode.
Yeah.
And then until I die, and then break the game, and then
Just
I'll be done.
quit.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman's dead forever.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
can't
he
do
wants.
that. I think
That's what he wants.
I play games. I play really good games, like stellar games. And there's always one part that I don't want to go back and play. Like once I beat it, I'm like, I can never play this game again because I won't go through. I won't put myself through that again. So if I play a game that it's permadeath and then I die, I'm done. I had a good run. It's over. But I still think it'd be fun to try.
I'm pretty sure you have to beat the game to unlock the permadeath mode.
Do you?
Yeah, it's like New Game Plus.
I just wait for someone else to be like, hey, can I get on your game real quick?
Oh, okay.
It'll probably last like 30 minutes.
Have you played City or Asylum?
I played the first one, yeah.
Asylum?
I played Asylum. I enjoyed it. I like the combat. It kind of reminds me of it's somewhat similar to like maybe Ultimate Spider-Man a little bit in that sort of like combat style where you have to combo off of other people and stuff, and you have to keep a chain combos going, and that if you don't, you actually will just get your ass beat.
Yeah, you want to keep those combos going.
And I appreciate that. And that was fun, and some of like the grappling and stuff like that I enjoyed. But I didn't get enough time with it to really fairly like appreciate it.
See, like I'm actually playing through Asylum.
What was that? I don't know.
I'm actually playing through Asylum again because
are you playing through
I'm
it?
too poor to have Origins. So after playing Asylum, like you realize how much more upgraded City was. Like City is so good, and then Origins like. Even still, like, just, I've watched, like, the first hour of the game. The first hour of the game still looks really good.
Yeah.
Like, even if, like, it got lower scores than the other games, everybody still said, it's still worth the $60. Like, you should still go play it. It's not like it's not, like, even worth touching or anything.
I'm excited, like I said, for what W Montreal is going for, without ruining anything. In this most recent, in Origins, like, Asylum and City had, references to Batman villains, little posters and things like that. This one has a lot of actual references to characters outside of Batman.
That's really cool.
That's interesting.
You'll see boxes that say Queen Industries on the side of them. Queen Industries is run by Oliver Queen. Oliver Queen is Green Arrow.
Ooh.
Or you'll see posters for the great magician Zatanna. Things like that. So
I'm on board.
They're branching out.
I'm on board with that.
They're branching out, and if they can keep
Dude,
the
I
level of quality that Rocksteady brings to those other characters, then
I'd play
I'm
the
in.
shit out of a Martian Manhunter game. Like, if I could
Oh
do that
my
and just, like,
God.
phase through and rip people's hearts out, I'd be happy. I mean, that's all you really need at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Rip
Just
people's-
be Detective John Johns.
John.
No, I'm sorry. It's John. It's John Jones. His real name is John Johns.
Okay. So, what about Call of Duty Extinction?
What about it? I mean, I'm excited for it.
I am too, actually, and I haven't been excited about Ghost for a while. Like, a lot of the stuff they showed was cool and everything, but it didn't really, like, blow me out of the water.
Yeah.
This is obviously their response to zombies in Black Ops, but it's actually looked really cool. Like, we watched it and we were kind of like, why isn't this the whole game?
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's not just, like, wave mode where you just fight them all. It looks like they have objectives, like, with the bombs and such.
Yeah, it seems like there's going to be... It's not just going to be the static wave after wave after wave, and it's not going to be the Black Ops, like, transit mode and things like that. It looks like you're going to be...
It's more fleshed out.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be getting kill streaks. From some of the leaked images I've seen, there is a leveling up progression system.
Oh, nice.
And like a similar to a class-based kind of thing.
That's cool.
There's going to be a progression
See,
in that.
That adds
so-
a lot of value for
It
me,
does.
just because, like, no matter what game mode you play in a Call of Duty game, it's sort of like, no matter what you play, people are just going to run out and shoot each other. Like, if you do capture the flag, it's still just deathmatch. Like, not because of the game, but because of how people play it.
Yeah.
People are like, I hate that. I really hate that. Like, you play a game, it's like capture flag, someone has the flag and they're running past, and right next to it, and then a dude goes back like, nah, and shooting at you, and you're like over here in the corner, like, the dude just ran past you with the flag. Why do you hate me so much?
Mhm.
That's, deep-seated emotional problems.
Okay. I'm excited for it. I think it looks smart. I think Infinity Ward actually taking any risk is surprising because
Yeah.
I mean, so as someone who's a Call of Duty fan, I'm kind of coming down off of it. I'm starting to feel the fatigue. But anybody who knows anything knows that Treyarch is the company that is willing to take the risks with the franchise, and that Treyarch is the one that's willing to push the franchise forward and do interesting things like a story mode that had different endings and freeform levels and destroying the standard create a class system and creating pick 10. So it's interesting to see Infinity Ward just go, hey, let's actually try something that's different for once. Let's just not make Spec Ops mode again. And
I'm into it.
I think I like the idea of like game companies doing something crazy and different, like Far Cry 3 with Blood Dragon. That was amazing.
I just hope it's not just zombies. Like, I want it to be like an answer to zombies without it being zombies. You know? So, I guess that's all for today. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. We should leave them with a question. Oh man, I don't even know what question to ask them.
Have you played Echo the Dolphin yet?
No, don't. I'm sure. Have you played Echo the Dolphin yet? And what are your thoughts on Call of Duty Extinction gameplay? Like, do you think it's going to be fun? Do you think it's just a zombie knockoff? Do you think we will ever find true love? Find out next time on Savepoint. And thanks for joining us today. Outro.
I'm Michael Anthony. One word, don't hyphenate it.
I'm Ryan Shepard.
I'm Hunter Taylor.
And that's it. I don't know what to say.
Bye.
I've like torn up all these
Triple
topics.
high five.
Triple high five, like getting there three-way like.
Right there.
Oh, I did like a 5-way kiss with some guys at Ryan's party.
Did you really?
I kissed Ryan, Scotty, Marcus, and Dane.
Oh,
No
Scott-
samesies.
No same.
No more samesies.